Hello fellow procrastinators, Patrick back again with another vlog. So I wanted to talk today about what I mean by consuming media. I say it a lot and I never really clarified what I meant. Now when I say consuming media, I really mean not only absorbing different works, different pieces, whether it be books, TV shows, movies, even comic books, but I also mean analyzing those works, see how they function, see the tools that they use and the way it's formed. Part of the reason why we read and consume as much media as we do as writers is because we want to make sure that we have a full view of different people, different things, the way they're done, different genres. It's vital for an author to understand the functions of different pieces. And thankfully enough for me, I have a background in English literature, so I have exposure to a vast array of different pieces and works. The other half of consuming media is analyzing the pieces that you are absorbing. And the analysis is very broad. It can be anything from the way the author writes to the different elements and tropes that the author uses and the function of those tropes and literary elements. The best way to kind of understand this is to pick up a literary book. Honestly, I use this. I've been using this one for years. There are plenty of ones out there, but there are resources online that you can look up. There are plenty of Google searches that will find you. There's hundreds of videos out there of people talking about tropes, specifically tropes in literature, not specifically just books, but in movies, TV shows as well. My personal favorite YouTube channel that talks about tropes is Overly Sarcastic Media's Trope Talk. They have, I want to say, about 10 or 12 videos of just straight up tropes. It's actually quite interesting the way they talk about it and their analysis of it. They also look at the flip side of that and turning tropes on their heads. For a long time I spent reading and writing and trying to understand these tropes and literary elements. I kind of got discouraged by the amount of media that's out there. Honestly, there's so much out there in the world that I don't think anyone could fully, truly understand every little niche and subgenre and fully consume any type of media. But it is a good idea to vary in between each video and try to understand what you're looking at, why they did it, what's the purpose of the certain functions and the writer puts in the novel. What it really all boils down to is time and experience. And unfortunately, there's no real threshold for the amount of time and experience a person can have before they start writing. It really doesn't matter as long as you really understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, and really understand what the function is of the story that you're telling. Anyways, I've been hitting the writing part of my novel really hard. I've been really excited to finally really get into this, and I found my stride. Unfortunately, I haven't really broken through the bulk of it. I'm really kind of still in the beginning, unfortunately. But I will be shooting for a total number 30,000 word goal. And this time, I'm really going to stick with it and hit it home. I believe at the end of the month I will transcribe any notes that I have onto digital documents just to save my progress and consolidate any kind of nuanced stuff that I wrote down, as well as organize what I have for the novel as far as what is actually going to be in it. So remember to like and subscribe. Remember, new videos every Friday. And with that said, I'll get around to it.